Hello, my name is Jens Ahrens, and I will be presenting this chapter on audio for virtual reality to you. When you're thinking of virtual reality, one of the first things that might come to your mind is the very impressive visuals and the fact that they are 3D, they're in 3 dimensions, they convey spatial information, which is one of the reasons why you might perceive immersion when consuming such virtual reality content. What we will be treating in this chapter is practical solutions that will allow us for creating a congruent audio rendering. That means we want to render sound, including spatial information, so that the spatial information that is conveyed through the visuals and the one that is conveyed through audio are congruent, that there are no contradictions between them. So in order for doing this, we will first look at the fundamental mechanisms of spatial hearing. That means we will look at those mechanisms inside our auditory system that relates to sensing the location, the position of a sound source. One also speaks of sound source localization. And then we will look at different solutions that allow us to trigger exactly those mechanisms that make us hear sound sources at certain locations. Any of these systems will have to incorporate loudspeakers of some sort. These loudspeakers, they can either be mounted into a pair of headphones so that they control the sound signal that arises at the ears, at the eardrums of a listener directly, or the loudspeakers can be somewhere located in a room so that the sound that is radiated by the loudspeakers reaches both ears. This is just unavoidable if the loudspeaker is not mounted in a pair of headphones. This situation is fundamentally different because we cannot control the ear signals directly, but we can only control the sound field around the listener. So we have to design a sound field that leads to the desired ear signals. Finally, towards the end of the chapter, we will briefly look at practical solutions that allow us to record, to capture sound scenes, including the spatial information, so that we can integrate them directly into a virtual reality content without any further post-processing.